This is the exact formula I want you to use to untrain any bad habit and replace it with a good habit. Make sure you save this video because this could be used for literally any bad habit. We're just gonna use the stop jumping up one as an example. First things first, you gotta manage them and make sure they're not preforming that behavior anymore. In this instance, it may look like putting your puppy on a leash when you have people come over so they can't physically jump on them. Management also includes managing your dog's daily needs, which are physical needs, age-appropriate play, mental needs, age-appropriate training, also making sure they have enough sleep, they're getting a good enough food, all that kind of stuff. Because this is the thing, if you have an Australian Shepherd and he's not getting any physical or mental exercise, and you have somebody coming in the front door, trust me, I did this when my dog had to recover from a spinal cord injury. He's all over them. He couldn't play, so he was all over. It was too much for me. A really big overlooked one is them not getting enough sleep, so make sure your puppy is getting that. Second thing, you need to find motivation for your dog to want to listen to you, because now we're getting into the actual nitty-gritty of training. Most dogs are motivated by food. If your dog isn't, you need to focus on building a food drive. There's a lot of stuff that goes in the back end of this. See how we haven't even touched on the actual training of not jumping yet? We're just managing them right now. I have a bunch of videos on my page about this, about like building a food drive, but don't free feed your dog all day. Feed them by hand. He just looks so cute right now. And then step 3, the one we've all been waiting for, is training them a new cue to replace the one that's happening, which is jumping up. Most people really forget that if you tell your dog, no, you can't do this, you need to follow it up with a yes, do this instead. I would teach a dog how to sit when they approach somebody. You may be thinking, well, Taylor, it's really easy to teach my dog to sit, but when there's people over, that's when he doesn't. Yes, I know that. You're stuck in the foundation work. You're still working on the foundation of sit. You need to be working on adding in distractions when you're teaching your dog to sit. Working up to the level where you can have somebody walking up directly to them, looking at them, and he still stays in a sit. Or at least all 4 paws on the ground. I say sit because it's something we could focus on, but you could technically teach him to stand as well, although I think that might be a little harder. And once again, I have videos of basically every single step of this formula on my page. Just look up my name plus no jumping, or my name plus food drive. I have it all. It's just that I wanted to make this video to kind of put it all in a nice little framework that we could focus on, because you could replace jumping up with barking. You could replace jumping up with chewing. I mean, it's really all about management, motivating, and training a new cue to replace that one.